it's Key. I'm here for like 7 minutes. We're on our way to this bowling event, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about creating your own freaking opportunities. Yesterday, my girl from way back in LA dance days hit me up. She was like, "Hey, I'm in town. I'm doing a dance intensive for these young professional, pre-professional dancers, and I want you to come on as a panel." So I'm on this panel, and one of the girls had a brilliant question. She was like, "Hey, I'm kind of more so in concert dance, and I want to rebrand so I can be more commercial." And I was like, what a perfect way to segue onto this topic. Whether you're a dancer, a business owner, you're trying to build your personal brand, whatever it is, this can apply to you. So I wanted to speak on creating your own opportunities and what that freaking looks like. So, backstory: when I was straight out of college, I wanted to move to LA, and I was reaching out to all these agencies talking about, like, hey, can you look at my reel? Like, just see what I got going on. Like, I would love to partner with you, right? Um, Long story short, nobody called me back. I've been applying to these agencies for like months. And so I'm like looking at it, I'm like, well, what is going on? Because I know I got the talent, I know I got the sauce, but there's a gap. So I spent the time. I said, I'll give myself 3 months to figure this out. And at that moment, that's when it clicked for me that creating your own opportunity is the way. So what I mean by that, I put together 3 concept videos that were completely my own choreography. I got some dance friends together. We had rehearsals. I had them come up with the costumes and all that stuff, hired a videographer, and we put 3 videos together. From there, I sent those out to the agents, and they were like, oh, now I can see what you got going on. We like this. You're not just a dancer like we thought you were. Like, you have more to it, more to you. So we actually want to schedule a meeting with you. Fast forward, went to the meeting, landed them as my agent on the very first day, and I moved to LA on a one-way flight. So that would just prove to me that instead of, hey, waiting and desperately asking somebody for permission to give you opportunities or give you the stage, you have to create them yourselves. You have to show up confidently and saying, hey, I know I got the sauce. I know I got the juice. Whether you give it to me or not, I'm still going to show up as this person. So if you're a dancer, if you're a brand, a business owner, a trainer, whatever it is, instead of asking people for the permission, give yourself the freaking stage. If that means you have to come up with your own content and hire a videographer, do that. If that means you have to start creating these events from scratch and giving yourself a platform, do that. If that means you have to get on YouTube and start pitching out your videos, if you want to be, we're at the car wash right now, you guys. If you want to be a motivational speaker, and instead of saying nobody's hiring me to come on these stages, then get a freaking camera, or even less, get your phone, start recording, and just show us who you are. Nobody's gonna wait for you uh, to you're minimizing yourself by giving somebody that much power to open a door for you, especially. I can't tell if it's so loud or what. I got the mic, so hopefully it's noise canceling. But especially if you, if you were giving desperate energy, like, please pick me. I'd really love to work with you. Please, just, I'm waiting. Like, that reads, and desperation does not open doors. If anything, confidence does. So I promise you, also, by you just taking the reins and doing your own thing without anybody else's permission, you're going to step into that way more confidently. And that's going to read even more, where I'm like, oh, whether I choose her or not, whether I choose him or not, he's still going to go out here and pop off. That's hot. And because of you having that passion and that drive to allow yourself to step into it, I'm going to want to support that. I'm going to want to stand behind you and be a part of your journey. Whether I give you the opportunity or not, whether something else comes from that or not, is completely regardless. Because what is more powerful is that you can create your own lane, and you can create your own avenue, your own stage, your own platform. Because at the end of the day, God has given you a very specific gift that nobody else has done. We have most likely never seen it done before. So ultimately, there's no blueprint on the way that you are supposed to shine. I say that in the most big sis way, with the most love, that you cannot wait on anybody else to open up a door for you. You have to actually step in faith without knowing how it ends and just know, hey, God got me. If this is something that I want and I'm stepping into it as confidently, as 100% as I can, then I just have to trust that in due time, when the time is right, once I got all the stuff backed in my portfolio, the right doors are going to open. Whether it's that exact same door that you were knocking on before, or maybe something completely different that you wouldn't even seen coming. Hence, like, a change of direction is not rejection, it's actually love and um, correction. So even if something goes a little differently than you thought, a slightest crack in a door is still an open door. And so you can just walk into that knowing that you are exactly who you're meant to be. You're going to be different. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You are going to face, not rejection, resistance. You're going to face yourself in different ways that you might have never seen in yourself before, but just take that as correction to improve, to keep growing, because your path is going to be so different than anybody else's who's already doing the thing. So do not compare yourself to somebody else in their path, because one, when you're comparing yourself to somebody else, you're minimizing who you are, and God does not want that. And also, you don't know what they are going through that you're hoping that you wish you had what they had. Does that make sense? Um, I say that because I want you to thrive, I want you to win, but most importantly, I want you to stay in your lane. I'll say this one more time, or I'll just harp on this to close out. Um, if you're stuck between what do I do? How do I move forward? If you have two loves in your world, like if you have two different worlds, mine is dance and photography, the moment that you merge those two together, that becomes a specialty. And the moment that you have a specialty, you're able to charge way more than anybody else who's just a photographer or just a dancer, because now you know both worlds, and not everybody has that advantage. So I hope this encourages you. I hope you go out there and you step into your own lane and create your own stage and your own platform, and do it confidently, knowing that God has got your back. It's not going to be quick. It could be quick, but most likely it's going to take some time. And that time is the refinement that makes you amazing, that makes you even greater than just your talent alone. I love you guys. Have a great day. And let me know in the comments if this resonated in any type of way. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.